like mother, like daughter or son. But this was not the case for Rosie, a pregnant golden retriever who made headlines when she gave birth to cow puppies. Okay, no way! Rosie gave birth to cows, but the 4 puppies sure looked like one, with their coats covered in black and white furs. So, how did a golden retriever give birth to puppies that aren't golden at all? And who is the father of these adorable cow puppies? Keep watching to find out the answer to these questions, as well as the story of Rosie and her cow puppies in this video. Rosie, a golden retriever mix, was abandoned at animal shelter in 2017 by her previous owners. And to make matters worse, she was pregnant and due any day. The staff at the shelter were concerned for her and her puppies because they didn't have the resources to care for another litter. So the manager contacted News River Golden Retriever Rescue, a North Carolina organization that specializes in rehabilitating and finding foster homes for golden retrievers while they wait to be adopted. This turned out to be the best decision for Rosie because the rescue organization knew the perfect couple who could care for Rosie while she was pregnant. In 2009, Katie and John Black began fostering dogs. They have successfully fostered over 20 dogs since then. The rescue organization volunteer knew the couple had all the necessary experience to ensure Rosie's birth went off without a hitch. So, 5 days after being abandoned at the shelter, Rosie was welcomed into the Black family. But everyone was in for a surprise with how things turned out. Rosie went into labor just a few days after joining the Black family. Despite the fact that it was a complicated birth, the Blacks knew exactly what to do to ensure that she and her puppies survived. But when the puppies started appearing, the couples couldn't believe their eyes. But the couples couldn't focus on the pups' appearances just yet, because they needed to make sure that Rosie maintained her strength and gave birth to each pup in a timely manner. Rosie's belly had been so large that the Blacks expected a large litter, but they were in for another surprise. Normally, other dogs her size give birth to 5 or 6 pups, but Rosie gave birth to only 4. And the big surprise? All of the pups looked like baby cows. The 4 puppies had an unusual black and brown spots and looked nothing like their mother. Hilariously, the Blacks named them Clarabelle, Betsy, Daisy, and Moo in honor of their bovine appearance. Rosie and her baby pups quickly became internet sensations after their pictures were posted on the internet, and everyone is curious about the father of these cow puppies. Obviously, the pup's father was not a golden retriever like Rosie, but what exactly was he? The father's breed is still unknown, but we can make educated guesses. There are several breeds with white fur and black spots, but one stands out above the rest. Dalmatians. Dalmatians are the only breed with true spots. Dogs with other markings have ticking, which consists of small, isolated area of tiny dots. Rosie's pups do not have ticks, but do have true spots, indicating that their father is most probably a Dalmatian. Even though everyone was perplexed about the puppies, Rosie wasn't. She was a proud mama who enjoyed caring for her puppies and following them wherever they went. However, as the puppies grow older, they lost their resemblance to cows. Within 2 weeks, the puppies had opened their eyes, and they were soon tearing around the garden on their shaky little legs. Despite their attachment to all of the puppies, the couple decided not to keep any of them. And so when the little dogs, matured enough, they were all adopted by their new families where they continue to thrive. But what about their mother, Rosie? Rosie, too, has found her forever home. Soon after, a man saw Rosie's incredible story on Facebook and knew that he had to meet her. He fell in love with her right away and welcomed her into his home. She now has a happy life ahead of her and has been sterilized so that she will never have to go through anything like that again. As it turns out, puppies who look different than their parents or litter mates are not uncommon. According to Pest for Homes, when it comes to non-pedigree dogs, mixed breeds, and deliberate crossing of 2 breeds, or the subsequent offspring of mixed crossings, like the Labradoodle and Cockapoo, there is a lot more scope for variance, to the point where the color or other manifestations of physical appearance can vary. So that's probably how Rosie got her cow puppies.